This video is for iamratchet. This is Dominax, or as other folks know me, Moroni Prime. This video serves as kind of a gesture of goodwill, as I'm going to show the figures that we've been discussing. Classics Hot Rod, and Classics 2.0 Universe Hound. Starting off with Hot Rod, you'll see I have him displayed here in robot mode. He is complete. Joints are tight, paint's decent. Has the little flame missile there in the back. Pretty decent condition. It's been mostly displayed. I don't tend to play with these figures like some folks may. I create more dioramas and display pieces. You know, each usually having a theme. Like for instance, up here, you'll see I have kind of a display of different Primes and Megatrons. There's the Power Master Optimus there. That is the vintage, not reissue. It was just lacking stickers, so I went and just painted it myself instead. You got the 2007 Leader Class Prime, the Transformers Unleashed Prime from the movie, the same. Classics 1.0 Deluxe Class Prime, and he's actually standing on the trailer in base mode for Power Master Prime, also again lacking the sticker, as you can see there. Behind them I've got the 20th Anniversary Optimus. This is the Walmart version that came with the poster, as well as the black rifle. It's mini box. It has been opened. The paint's a little worn here and there. That's my own dumb fault, because I wouldn't leave the stupid thing alone. You know how it is, when you get a very, very large, complex toy. It's made of die-cast metal and stuff. You just want to fidget with it, and as a result, unfortunately, the paint started fading here and there, chipping away different spots. That's to be expected on die-cast metal. So I put it away. Anyway, 2.0 Megatron in Generation 2 flavors. It's a little modification I did myself. Another modification is God Bomber in 2 Megatron, as you can see here. Not too heavily modified, but just enough. As well as the Unleashed Megatron and the Leader Class Megatron from the movie. That's the type of thing I typically do with my collection. So you can expect that most of the stuff you get from me, unless stated otherwise, is in generally good condition. As I've also mentioned, though, I do actively collect junkers and parts and pieces here and there, because I also like to repair figures. One such instance would be... oh, what's a good example? Yeah, here we go. A prime example right here, if I can get a hold of it. Generation 1 Blitzwing. This is an amalgam of actually about 6 different Blitzwing bodies. It is almost complete. It's missing just the one purple wing piece on the right side, which is not broken off, it's just absent. As you can see, the plastic is not damaged in any way there. The turret, it's kind of a stroke of luck there. I found that at the Goodwill with pristine stickers. The figure was absent, but the turret was intact. Then I was able to get the sword and gun. It just needs missiles and other such odds and ends. But that's the other thing that I tend to do with my hobby, is I also repair figures. So most times, if you have something that needs repairing, I'm the one to go to. But yeah, as far as a price for Hot Rod and Hound, I hadn't really thought of it too much. Originally they were, if I recall, I think like 12 or so each at the store. Yeah, because I don't recall exactly if Hot Rod was before or after the price hike. I remember sometime in the past few years they raised the prices of deluxes from around $10 to $11, then up to $12, and now it's $12.50, as I've seen recently some places. I know Universe 2.0 was after that price hike, but I don't recall the first Classics if it was or not. I would like to at least get what I paid for them, if at all possible. Maybe more. Especially given the fact that Hound has his packaging and everything intact. And when I opened it, I was careful to go along the edge of the adhesive so as to retain as much of the box art as possible without destroying it. And it can actually be resealed if you're careful. Try to position it here so you can see what I'm talking about. I tend to do that with any packaging that I open. And as far as the back goes, I just slice through the tape so as not to damage the card on the back. So the card itself is, for the most part, intact, with the exception of where the adhesive was. But as far as prices or trading, we can discuss that further. I'm sure we'll come up with some sort of fair deal here and there. As you'd mentioned previously, you have in your possession track pieces for this guy, Omega Supreme. This is another of my repair projects. I'm currently waiting on a deal online where I'm going to get another Omega Supreme tank that has the right leg clip intact so that the leg doesn't wobble about. I'm also looking for intact leg drums. If you know anybody that maybe has a spare Omega Supreme tank with intact leg drums, I would like to get those and swap those out as well. What I'm missing here, though, is the entire wing set. I have none of the wing sections at all. I need the backpack, or booster pack, whatever you call it, where the wings connect to. Need the claw arm. I have the top half of the rocket, but I just need the other half. As well as all 6 of these blasted little leg clips that everybody's always going on about. I never thought they'd be that big a deal until I actually got the figure myself. Fortunately, they're able to hold together for the most part, but if you're not careful, they will fall off. So, yeah, overall, not bad so far, but I'm looking to try to complete this thing before the summer. I have thought about getting the Encore edition, but then I would end up displaying it and not doing anything else with the vintage one, and it just seems like an awful waste of money for a figure I already have 70% of anyhow. So I might as well go ahead and finish the one I'm working on. Yeah, so as far as the trade is concerned, I'm sure we can figure something else out there. I'd like to maybe incorporate those track sections into the trade if at all possible. But like I said, we can discuss that further and see what we can come up with. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We shall see you hopefully Tuesday. Bye.